Hi everybody, and welcome to Freakin' Jeep. If you're here watching this, it's probably because you want to know how to change a radiator in your Jeep. We got one here, it's leaking, so you guys can come along for a ride. And if you got a little time, take a second and somewhere down here, hit subscribe. After the video, somewhere over here, whichever, and hit the thumbs up if you like it. If you don't like it, well, just leave a comment. Come on, let's have a little fun. You can see we got a tester here. We pumped it up. When you pump it up, when you look down there, you can see it spraying out the front, making a mess. So it's got to come out. The whole front end's got to come off. First, going to start off by removing the grill. Got Wild Bill helping out today. Looking at those headlights, looks like Wild Bill ought to follow my
that's next to
our headlight restore video.
See, I know there's
taking these bumper covers off are pretty easy. There's in the fender down here, there's a 10mm bolt on each side you take off. Take off the screws across the top, and then there's some Christmas tree clips underneath. Go up in the bottom, take them off, and the whole bumper cover falls out on the floor. Been a long time since Wild Bill had to take the front end off.
no, I think I can see it.
Well, he's attempting to do the other side there. Your bumper cover is held on underneath these headlights. There's a little push tab here that catches. The catch there, and the passenger side here. That's what helps hold that bumper cover up tight in place. So we're taking them off.
Oh,
Looks like you got it off.
yeah, I got it off. I tried to grab it, slipped out of my fingers.
That's right, it'll fall off.
Yeah, I figured that. There's two more there. Or is that just a
Clip. Push clip.
there?
Okay.
Oh, you're just taking off a piece.
See, that didn't take long. Now the front bumper cover is off. Just a couple bolts on either side and some screws in the grill. Out it came.
Or? There you go. Can you squeeze this thing or what?
Yeah.
You gotta put all these bolts through that hole?
Nope.
Oh.
You unhook it there.
Oh. Is that like squeeze these red things together? or what?
First, you gotta take the red thing out.
Oh,
That's a lock, safety lock. You push this to the side. You watch. Click. And you push the button. Wiggle.
and then push to the side.
Just this side. Oh, I don't want to stab your fingers there.
No, I don't. Oh, okay.
Now the header panel is on. Now it's wide open. Can't you see? Well, you got to look through Wild Bill, so. You can see we took header panels off. These bolts all come out. Oh, that one's broken. These are all Torx that come out. They look like this. Looks like a T30 Torx. But in order to pull the radiator, we have to get to these bolts here. One there, one right here. It's the only way to get the radiator out, and we got to unhook the air core from the radiator, so.
Take these out.
Yep. Took the upper tie bar out. That makes it everything wide open. Now it's easy to work, easy to wiggle that radiator out of there. They don't come out. They're fit in there pretty tight.
So, I'm going to take this out of the way, move that off to the side.
Give the air core a little lift. There's little hooks like this in the front of the radiator that air core sits down on. Next we'll loosen up the fan shroud. There's a couple of bolts up on top to take that loose. So this ain't no 71 Dodge.
Alright. There's two bolts holding that, huh?
Yep, feels that way. Must be a electric fan in there too.
Yeah.
Looks like we gotta remove the fan also. When you gotta break the fan loose, you need the right tools. A very large monkey wrench, channel locks, and a fan wrench. Should have a tool card out here. Keep track of the tools. Back there.
Oh.
Two bolts out the front of the radiator, 10mm socket. Buy one of these. They're waterproof. Well, at least antifreeze proof. I just dropped it in antifreeze.
Take that whole thing out then.
Clutch fan out.
You gotta disconnect that. Oh, you already got wires.
A little wiggle wiggle and the fan shroud and electric fan are out.
WD-40 on there. No, I don't think those are.
I don't think them are going to come loose. We're going to have to take the little hoses off for the transmission line. Everybody see those train lines here? We tried loosening them up here and right here. Those two, they won't turn. So we're going to have to take it loose down there, play with them down on the floor. These two clips here. Everybody see those train lines here? We tried loosening them up here and right here. Those two, they won't turn. So we're going to have to take it loose down there, play with them down on the floor. These two clips here. All you can do with those is grab one of the pliers, wiggle and pull. Not gonna lie, they're not easy.
Well, now we should.
Now we got one hose left, lower radiator hose, and we're all set. Had to pull lower radiator hose off too here. And that's it, the radiator's up. Now we can put it back in. And when we go up a new radiator, and I'll have to bend the air core straight.
Okay, more radiator hose.
You can see down in here, right there, these are slots that there's some aluminum tabs on each side. That one's a little harder to see, but it's in there. You gotta line those up. Then you put the screws back in.
Get them on there without that tool. I didn't know there was a lock on it.
Goofy spring clamps.
Yeah, I don't like them at all, but hose clamps have disadvantages too.
Putting them on and taking them off is not one of them.
No. Well, problem with hose clamps is sometimes you can't get a screwdriver in there to loosen them up. You know, you get anything in there.
They make that. I got it jammed in there.
on there the wrong way. Okay.
Now we can hook up them training
10
lines.
hoses.
Well, more of those little spring clips. You guys remember which one went where? Good thing the hoses know.
Yeah.
There we go.
Okay. Now.
There, we got both training lines on, lower radiator hose, all set.
Hooking the hoses here.
I'm not worried about that.
There we go.
Okay.
I'll put the fan in first.
Yeah. Find the right bolts here. Remember, you gotta always have your magic tray full of bolts.
And what did we do with the fan?
Fan's laying right.
Oh,
Now we're gonna put this back in there. Take your time. They aren't that hard to start. Although everybody complains about it because they fall off and they wobble and you're trying to get them started. That's it.
okay. Now we can get some.
That's the fan. Next we're going to put the bolts in the front. They're through the radiator. They're long ones. They're like 2 inches or 3 inches long. $10mm socket. That's what most of the stuff is. power steering cooler.
When you buy a toolkit, they should provide an extra 10mm socket in each one.
Thought for all you tool makers out there, paint your tools fluorescent colors so that you can find them when you lose them. Tie bar. These.
There's two for down there.
The two down below, Torx. Upper radiator hose yet.
Oh, yeah, that one's just out.
Might leak a little bit if we forget to put that on.
Actually, well, I don't think our plug comes out, so we might have to pull it off, unfill the radiator.
Which way does it go on? Does anybody remember?
If it don't fit one way, we turn it around.
Does it go this way?
Looks like it.
Maybe. Looks like a winner. If anybody's wondering what I'm using, this is that's a radiator spring clamp, or a spring clamp tool. You can buy them on from your favorite tool or retailer usually. Like I go to the Amazon. I get my tools from the Amazon. Some of them. I think you can buy this thing for like $20. Well worth it. Put these in. Stripped out.
Isn't going anywhere.
Now the tie bar is all tied back in. Next we can put in put the header panel back in.
Panel back in. Should be.
want to get the headlights first.
Okay. How about this one here, Tyson? Where does this go?
That one just sticks out there.
Oh. Rubber go in between here.
Yep. It's supposed to fit in there somehow.
Oh, okay.
And these go in here with this. Now we put the torques in here, all around. If anybody has to buy a new one, these are listed as header panels. If I remember, I'll leave a link below for you guys.
Yeah, this one's
For that.
already had a couple of
This
tabs.
one's got a couple of tabs broke off. It's likely yours might too. Okay, header panel's on. 8 bolts.
Grill cover.
Next we can put the bumper cover on. There are, did you line that up? There's a tab there. Yep, looks like you got it. While Bill's putting the screws back in the top of the grill, gonna grab a socket and extension. These bolts here, ones that go up in the fender from the wheel well. Next we'll do some headlights. Wild Bill had to come over and get the monkey mechanic to come out and show him how to fix these headlights.
Yeah.
Headlight done. As you can see, we got the front end of the Jeep is all back together, radiator's in. Now all we got to do is fill it. I'm not going to bore you guys with dumping antifreeze in a hole. It's not that hard. Yeah, thanks for watching. Remember to hit the like button, you know, the thumbs up, subscribe, and leave a comment if you need down below. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one.
Bye.